Happy Tuesday, dynamic effort upper. Today we are split jerking and rope climbing and burpee bar muscle upping and handstand push-upping. So there might be a lot of different substitutions for some of these movements today. So I'm going to show you kind of what you guys can do for that. Okay. So today, after your general warm up, since you are going to be pressing overhead and receiving overhead, I'm going to make sure your overhead position is nice. So one thing that you guys can do is you can do those floor slides, which we've done last week, either up against the wall or on the floor. You can also do that PVC pipe, making sure we're coming down and up, that sort of thing. Just make sure that you have opened up your overhead position enough so that it feels great to receive a barbell overhead. Okay, so for your lift today, you guys are split jerking. You are doing 9 sets of 3. This is a lot. That's 27 split jerks. Okay, so it's a lot. To make sure that you guys don't get caught up in this taking forever, I would set a time. Mainly, if you're doing 9 sets of 3, I'd probably set a timer for every 2 minutes or every 90 seconds, depending on what weight you choose, okay? It's going to be 60 to 70%. If it's going to be on the heavier end, it'll probably be every 2 minutes. If it's going to be on the lighter end, you can probably get away with every 90 seconds. Just to make sure that you guys get it done, there's no reason to spend forever on this. And having that time domain is just fine. It's not going to harm you at all, okay? So with the split jerk, a couple things I want you guys to really focus on your split jerk today is to make sure that your split jerk just isn't a press, receiving, in a lunge position. I want you to really focus on pushing yourself underneath the bar and getting low, because if we can get that movement down, then obviously we're going to be able to lift heavier weight overhead, okay? So one thing that I want you guys to focus on is when you are here, your elbows do not need to be super high in a front squat. Remember, in any press, just slightly in front of the bar, okay? From here, when we split jerk, I don't want you guys to try to get super narrow. Think of that you are on railroad tracks, okay? So, big inhale, and then low, okay? Making sure that we get low. Receiving front foot, back foot together, and then we bring the barbell down to our second and third rep. Getting low underneath the barbell, okay? So those are things I want you to really focus on in your split jerks today, okay? Have fun with those. Now for your accessory, it is dumbbell lateral raises. We don't do a whole lot of these. It's more of a bodybuilding movement, traditional gym movement. Lateral raises are going to be out to the side. Now for me, like I've said before, my kettlebells and dumbbell weights are pretty heavy, and that 35-pound lateral raise is going to be super heavy for me. So you want to go relatively light. Since I don't have that, I'm going to be using my band. So I'm just going to stand underneath my band, just like this, and I'm going to do a lateral raise. Okay, I'm going to do 10 on one side, and then I'm going to do 10 on the other. If you have light dumbbells, go ahead and do both at the same time. All right, I probably could do both at the same, maybe not, I don't know. I'm gonna do one arm at the same time since I have a band. Okay, so that's your accessory movement for today. Now your Metcon, a lot of things we might not have in our basements or in our garages. It is 4 rounds for time of 2 rope climbs, 4 burpee bar muscle ups, and 6 handstand push-ups. Okay, so let's work from the handstand push-ups up to the rope climbs. If you're doing handstand push-ups, awesome. Go ahead and continue to do your handstand push-ups. 2 modifications for your handstand push-ups today. Pike push-ups, and then also seated overhead press with a plate. Both of these are going to mimic your handstand push-ups the most, okay? So pike push-ups, you want to be on your toes, and your hands are going to be spread, okay? Your head is coming forward, elbows go back, and then we press, head back through. Come forward, head back through. So if I come into a standing position, it's just like an overhead press, okay? This way and back down, okay? Those are your pike push-ups. If you can't do pike push-ups or you only go down halfway, remember full range of motion is going to be ideal with tension, obviously. So we don't want you to be able to do full range of motion, but plop on your head. So make sure we can maintain position, range of motion, and tension as well. Okay. If we're not doing that, you can choose a plate, feet straight out in front. This is your pizza right here in your front rack position. You're going to press overhead and back down. Okay. Or you can do your handstand push-ups. Second is those burpee bar muscle ups. Now, if you have a bar, I can't do muscle ups on there, but I can do burpee chest to bar pull-ups. You can go ahead and do that. Or you can do burpee pull-ups. Or if you don't have a bar or you're not at pull-ups yet, you can do burpee rows. So I would do burpee rows with 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells. I'm going to go all the way down and up and row. Okay, that's one, a bent over row. Now, for your rope climbs are going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to let you guys pick your poison with that. Rope climbs, depending on how well you are or good you are at rope climbs, might take you, 30 seconds to a minute to do 2 rope climbs, or even our scale pull to stand and back down. So I want you guys to choose a rep or a body movement movement that'll take you about that long, whether it's step ups. It doesn't have to be a rope climb because I'm letting you pick your poison, whether it's step ups, whether it's box jumps, whether it's push-ups, completely up to you. This is kind of a pick your own poison WOD since all of those equipment needs aren't as accessible to us, okay? This workout is meant to be really, really quick and fast. So whatever movement that you decide to replace with those rope climbs, make sure that you can do it in a minute or less, okay? Have fun with that. Last but not least, for your finisher, it's another banded finisher, but if you don't have a band, you can use really, really light dumbbells to do this, okay? So it is 3 rounds meant to go back to back to back. We're doing 25 tricep push downs and 25 face pulls, okay? So I have my band set up right here like this. I'm going to kind of go to the side just so you can see me. Typically, I would be facing it. Tricep push downs here, elbows in really close. I'm just pushing straight down, okay? We don't want to do any of this. That's not it. Tack those elbows in close. That was really violent. Tack those elbows in close, push straight down, okay? You're doing 25 of those directly into 25 face pulls, okay? Face pulls, you're going to pull. You get some tension. I'm going to back up so you guys can see. I'm going to pull straight to my forehead. My elbows go out and back in, okay? 25 of those. Back to 25 of my push downs and then to my face pulls. Now, if you have dumbbells, okay, it's going to be more of a hammer curl, but I want you down and up, okay? And then face pulls will just be here. Pull into your face. They should be really, really light dumbbells for you guys to do that with, okay? That's your Tuesday dynamic effort upper. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. No, shoot me a phone number, a text, 540-421-2758. Have a great day, guys.